Well, hello, everybody in my keto community. This is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with my snowflakes, my turtles, and my pickles. So, do you know what KISS stands for? It's often said in 12-step programs. Keep it simple. And the other S is for stupid, and I don't like that. And I'm fortunate to have the last name or the first name of Sarah, so I can use it. Keep it simple, Sarah. So that's what I'm offering to you today. Keto is something that I apply KISS to, keeping it simple, Sarah. Or keto is simple, Sarah, right? Because keto can be incredibly simple and you can be incredibly successful with your keto. Now, when I say simple, I mean simple. And I know that most of you don't do simple the same way as me at all. I watch grocery hauls and I see things that I just wouldn't think of purchasing. I just don't, because I keep it simple. I'm lucky because I'm attracted to things that are just regular foods, not processed, nothing fancy added to them, no kind of like prepared food type things where, all you have to do is heat them up in a toaster oven or a microwave, things like that. I kind of keep it simple. OMAD helps me keep it real simple, real simple. Most of my meal, OMAD is 1 meal a day. I don't suggest it until you've been around the keto fellowship for a number of months and have gotten very situated and happy and settled with what your keto way of eating for a lifestyle is for you. Okay? So for me, by the time I got to OMAD, 1 meal a day, I'd been on keto for well over a year. And did I think I'd ever be able to do it? No. And it's kind of like the same thing as doing fasting before blood work. I don't believe I just had it recently, and I didn't have like black coffee with like some xylitol. I didn't do anything. I wanted my bulletproof coffee and I was willing to wait. And so it's much easier when you're on keto, let me tell you. And so with the keto OMAD, it's gotten pretty easy, pretty regular to do. So I just plan a wonderful meal with plenty of oils and fats and veggies, the most nutritious veggies I can find. What does that mean? That means I do things like arugula, watercress, romaine, baby spinach. Those are my 4 go-to lettuces because they're dense and nutritious. What don't I have? I don't have iceberg. And I don't have a lot of the mixes that contain iceberg because there's no nutrition really in them. I was buying a lot of the mixed, like the spring mix and baby romaine mix and things like that, but they get funky so fast. So I stick to my lettuces that come in a tub, and the only lettuce in that tub is the lettuce in that tub. So when I buy I buy a head of organic romaine at Market Basket, and it's big. And then I buy tubs of Olivia's organic baby arugula, baby spinach, and then I buy the crescent watercress at Whole Foods or Stop and Shop. And between those things, that keeps me in my 5 big salads per week. I have a big salad every day except Saturday. I just have fathead pizza for dinner. And on Sunday are all those other veggies, the Brussels sprouts, the cauliflower crumbles, and the asparagus. And during the week, I will have a big salad with those 4 lettuces, usually. And unless one was out or I ran out of one or something, you know how it happens when you go shopping. And a piece of protein, 4 to 6 ounces. That would be like a ribeye. It would be like filet. It would be a grass-fed burger. It would be wild-caught, not frozen salmon, one of my favorites. And a little goes a long way for me with that. So 4 or 5 ounces of that. It's so rich. It's so incredible. And it's so good. Good for you, too. So I'll have that. And then aside, like if I'm having a leftover steak, I'll have some sauteed mushrooms with it in butter. And then I'll have sometimes cauli crumbles cooked in a little bit of butter. And a little bit of butter goes a long way when you cook those things. Sometimes I'll have 4 Brussels sprouts cut in half in a saucepan. Once again, cooked in the butter. And I always have my 6 asparagus. I know, I'm weird, I'm detailed. Oh well. Those 5 nights done in the toaster oven, along with the beef, sometimes a second veggie, and definitely the big salad. And that is my version of keeping it so simple. Because Keto is Simple Sarah, works for me. I don't buy fancified foods, processed foods, things that still are keto, but when you look at the ingredients in the back, I don't care if it says organic, there's all kinds of stuff in it sometimes when it's been processed. And it's stuff that maybe you don't need to keep it simple. Maybe you don't need to keep from stalling. Maybe you don't need so you can lose weight. Now, I know this is stark for a lot of people. And I think Keto Chaos, Tammy, said it nicest about me. I don't play. I don't. And so if you're looking for food finds that are exotic and you must have and things like that, I don't buy them. I don't buy, bags of things that are 0 carbs but still a snack. I don't snack. And that's one of the things that Dr. Fung says. No snacking, not ever, never, no snacking. Why? Because each time you have one of those things, even if it's very keto, like a handful of nuts, it's going to spike insulin. And you want to keep the spiking of insulin, the release of the insulin, as little as possible. Because every time you do that, anything that your metabolism is processing through digesting or the fat burning stops while the insulin rises to the top. Insulin is a hormone that trumps everything, everything. You're not going to get away from it. And hopefully you didn't get to the place where game over for you and you're on medication. I guess the best news that can happen for you is to stay keto, KISS version, Sarah. Keep keto as simple as possible. So either you can be cut down by your doctor on your medication, or sometimes it gets eliminated totally. Isn't that wonderful? That's what keto can bring for you, for your metabolism. But I just caution against, doing that sort of thing. I don't believe in deprivation. So if you couldn't have those bags of things or those little tubs of things that are really processed, but they fit the keto, what's keto like for ingredients, or at least for the nutrition label. So, even though they pass, are they really a wholesome food? Is it is there nutrition in those things that you call snacks? Nuts, definitely. But I prefer my nuts either on my cottage cheese, my Fage yogurt, my Good Culture cottage cheese, or my salad. Now tonight I am having a big A salad, and it's got spinach, romaine, and watercress in it, no arugula. And it's going to have 2 jumbo Pete and Jerry hard-boiled eggs, 2 strips of Smithfield bacon. Yes, it has nitrates in it. Oh, well, I'm on my way to hell. That I chop up in it. The 7 grams of almonds cooked lightly in butter. 2.5 tablespoons of evened out organic EVU, extra virgin olive oil, and the macadamia nut oil. A few of you have bought macadamia nut oil and you like it. And Kathy says it's the bomb. It is the bomb. It's delicious. And what a secret it is, right? And so it's just going to be a 1 meal wonder. It's got chopped up red cabbage, chopped up mushrooms, chopped up celery. Yeah, it's just a vegetable wonder, and I'm loving it. And in it is as far as cavies go, because it's always about the carbs. I keep my carbs under 20 most days, and today is no different. Today, the day that I'm posting this or taping this, I'm having 1,400 calories. I'm having 36 grams of protein, and my chronometer, this little gadget right here, says I'm only supposed to have 38 grams of protein. I'm always over that, usually maxing out at 50. So today I'm having 36, so I'm having 98% of my protein. I'm having 15.6 carbs. I count total. I don't do the net game. Why? Because I consider what I've been doing to get me here is a success, and I'm happy with that. And I don't play because I'm a food addict. So just like I don't play with some of those processed but fall under keto foods, I don't play with net carbs. It seems messy to me. So total carbs, and yes, I count my veggies, 15.6. My total is 20 for the day. And so I'm under that by having 78% of my carbs for the day. And fat, I'm having 123.5 grams. And what chronometer says, or chronometer says, is 135.8 is what I'm allowed. So I'm having 91% of my fat. So can you imagine? I could add another tablespoon or something of it. So that's how I'm rolling today with my big A salad. And my older metabolism seems to like what I'm having. And so I will continue. My lab work was stellar. It was done this week. I'm happy with it. It showed an incredibly high cholesterol total thing, but the other ones are so under what and where you need to be. I have listened to enough cholesterol tapes that I'm totally befuddled. So I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. I am saying no to any cholesterol meds that are offered. It'll be interesting to see if she does. I definitely would like an NMR in my future. And what that does is that takes the low density cholesterol and it talks about the light and fluffy, which are just fine, thank you very much, and the small and dense, which are the danger ones. So that's my personal part. That's my transparency of where I'm at. And I'm not worried about it. I'm not changing anything. You know, I'll still drink my mineral waters and have my butters and have my salad dressings and have my food just the way that it is, and hopefully have my weigh-ins in my range. And I'm going to be happy. So that's how I'm rolling today. My name is Sarah, and this has been Pearls of Wisdom and Food. And if you want some of that one-on-one, I offer different time packages, and I also offer a 30-day emailing package. And that's where I email you as much as you need, as much as we need to do every single day. It teaches accountability. It kind of forces your feet to the fire. Why? Because you've paid for it. And so why not try it? And if it doesn't work, go back to your old ways. But it just is a place that you can come for some one-on-one if you're stuck. I will see you the next time here. My website is ketocoachingsarah.com. ketocoachingsarah.com. Thanks so much for your patience, your tolerance, listening, subbing, commenting. It's a grand journey. Come with me. Kiss. Bye-bye for now.